I pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the castles are abroad, and if we meet, we shall not escape a brawl. For now, these hot days is the mad blood stirring.
Thou art like one of these fellows that, when he enters the confines of a tavern, claps me his sword upon the table and says, God, send me no need of thee, and by the operation of the second cup draws him on the drawer, when indeed there is no need.
Am I like such a fellow?
Come, come, thou art as hot as Jack in thy mood as any in Italy, and as soon moved to be moody, and as soon moody to be moved.
And what too?
Nay, and there were two such, we should have none, shortly, for one would kill the other. Thou, why, thou wilt quarrel with a man that hath a hair more of a hair less in his beard than thou hast. Thou wilt quarrel with a man for cracking nuts, having no reason but because thou hast hazel eyes. That eye, but such an eye would spy out such a quarrel. Thy head is as full of quarrels as an egg is full of meat. And yet thy head hath been beaten as addle as an egg for quarreling. Thou hast quarreled with a man for coughing in the street, because he hath wakened thy dog that hath lain asleep in the sun. Didst thou not fall out with a tailor for wearing his new doublet before Easter, with another for tying his new shoes with old riband, and yet thou wilt tutor me from quarreling?
And I were so appoint to quarrel as thou art, my man should be the free simple of my life for an honor and a quarter.
The fee simple? Oh, simple!
By my head, here comes the Capulets.
By my heel, I care not!
Follow me close, for I will speak to them. Gentlemen. Good dad, a word with one of you.
And but one word with one of us. Couple it with something, make it a word and a blow.
You shall find me apt enough to that, sir, and you will give me the occasion.
Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consortest with Romeo.
Consort? What dost thou make us minstrels? And thou make minstrels of us. Look to hear nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick. Here's that shall make you dance. Zounds, consort.
We talk here in the public haunt of men, either withdraw unto some place private, or reasonably coldly of your grievances, or else depart, here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes were made to look, and let them gaze. I will not budge for no man's pleasure.
What? Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man.
But I'll be hanged, sir, if he wear your livery, merry go before to field. He'll be your follower, your worship, in that sense may call him man.
Romeo, the love I bear, he can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the reason that I have to love thee doth much excuse to the appertaining range to such a greeting. Villain I none. Therefore farewell. I see thou knowest me not.
Boy! This shall not excuse it.
Why'd you start talking
Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries that thou hast done me. Therefore, turn and draw.
I do protest I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise, till thou shalt know the reason of my love, and so good Capulet, which name I tender, as dearly as mine own, be satisfied.
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission! Alan's Dolcata carries it away. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
What wilt thou have with me?
Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives that I mean to make bold withal, and as you shall use me hereafter, dry beat the rest of the 8. Will you pluck your sword out of his pilcher by the ears? Make haste, lest mine be about your ears ere it be out.
I am for you.
Gentle Mercutio, put thy rapier up.
Come, sir, your passado.
Y'all gotta fight.
Draw, Benvolio, beat down their weapons, gentlemen, for shame.
Forbear this outrage, Tybalt, Mercutio, the preamp expressly hath forbid this bandying in Verona streets. Hold, Tybalt, hold! Good Mercutio!
A plague of both houses. I am spared. Is he gone and hath nothing?
What art thou hurt?
Aye, a scratch, marry 'tis enough. Where is my page? Go, villain, fetch a surgeon.
Courage, man, the hurt cannot be
Heads up,
much.
hold on. This is frozen.
Son of...
No!
Where is my page? Go, villain, fetch a surgeon.
Courage, man, the hurt cannot be much.
No, 'tis not so deep as a well, nor so wide as a church door, but 'tis enough. 'Twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. I am peppered. I warrant for this world a plague of both your houses. Zounds, a dog, a rat, a mouse, a cat, to catch a man to death. A braggart, a rogue, a villain that fights by the book of arithmetic. Why the devil came you between us? I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Help me into some house, Benvolio, or I shall faint. A plague of both your houses. They have made worms meat of me. I have it, and soundly to your houses.
This gentleman, the prince's near ally, my very friend, hath got his mortal hurt in my behalf, my reputation stained with Tybalt's slander. Tybalt, that an hour hath been my cousin, O sweet Juliet. Thy beauty hath made me effeminate, and in my temper softened valor's steel.
Oh, Romeo, brave Mercutio is dead. The gallant spirit has aspired the clouds, which too ultimately had scorned the earth.
This day's black fate on Mo days doth depend. This but begins the woe, others must end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt, back again.
Alive and triumph, and Mercutio slain, away to heaven respect and lenity, and fire-eyed fury be my conduct now. Now, Tybalt, take the villain back again. That late thou gavest me, for Mercutio's soul is but a little way above our heads, staying for thine to keep him company. Either thou or I, or both, must go with him.
Thou wretched boy, thou that didst consort him here, shaft with him hence.
This shall determine that.
Romeo, away, be gone. The citizens are up, and Tybalt slain. Stand not amused, the prince hent thee death. If thou art taken, hence, be gone, away.
Oh, unfortunate fool!
Why dost thou stay?
Which way ran he that killed Mercutio? Tybalt, that murderer, which way he ran?
There lies Tybalt.
Up, sir, go with me. I charge thee, in the prince's name, obey.
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
O noble prince, I can discover all the unlucky manage of this fatal brawl. There lies the man, slain by young Romeo, that slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my cousin, oh my brother's child, oh prince, oh cousin, husband, oh the blood is spilled of my dear kinsman. Princess, art true? But we me. I'm so sorry.
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray. Tybalt here slain when Romeo's hand did slay. Romeo that spoke him fair, told him mething how nice the quarrel was, and urged withdrawal your high displeasure. All this uttered with gentle breath, calm look, knees humbly bowed, could not take truce with the unruly spleen of Tybalt dead to peace. But that he tilts with piercing steel at bold Mercutio's breast, who all as hot turns deadly point to point, and with a martial scorn, with one hand beats cold death aside, with the other sends it back to Tybalt, whose dexterosity resorts it. Romeo, he cries aloud, hold friends, friends part, and swifter than his tongue. His angle arm beats down their fatal points, and twists them rushes underneath whose arm an envious thrust from Tybalt hilt his life of stout Mercutio, and then Tybalt fled. But by and by comes back to Romeo, who had but newly entertained revenge, and could draw to part them, whose stout Tybalt slain. And as he fell, did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth, or let Benvolio die.
He is a kinsman to the Montague. Affection makes him false. He speaks not true. Some 20 of them fought in this black strife. I beg for justice, which thou, prince, must give. Romeo, slay Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
Romeo, slay him. He slay Mercutio, who now the price of his dear blood doth owe.
Not Romeo, prince. He was Mercutio's friend. His fault conflict.
Romeo, slay him. He slay Mercutio, who now the price of his dear blood doth owe.
Not Romeo, prince. He was Mercutio's friend. His fault concludes. But what the law should end, the life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, immediately we do exile him and hence.
It's literally
And
hence.
for that offense, immediately do we exile him hence. I have an interest in your hate's proceeding. My blood for your rule bras doth lie a bleeding. But I'll immerse you with a strong fine, that you shall all repent the loss of mine. I will be deaf to pleading and excuses. Nor tears, no prayers shall purchase out abuses. Therefore use none. Let Romeo hence in haste. Else when he is found, that hour is his last. Bear hence his body and attend our will. Mercy but murders, heart pardoning this that kill.